Are you looking to grow an audience online or in your business? I picked up this book called Superfans by Pat Flynn. This is probably, in my opinion, the best book as far as the psychology and the strategy of what you can do to be able to create those loyal fans. This book and another book that I'll mention towards the end of the video is the best as far as building that interactive audience that understands what you're doing and getting involved and letting them become the super fans. And we're going to talk about all that he talks about in this book here today. First of all, hi to all the new dads out there. This is Dad Reviews. This is where I give you my unedited, hopefully more authentic look at the products that we like, use, and have, and books I read. So if you're interested in that, watch all the way to the end of the video so that you guys get all the information here. So in our table of contents, it's divided into a bunch of different parts here. So it's a really easy read, which is another thing that I really like about it. The chapters are super short. So you have your prologue and your introduction, and then there's the part one, which is your casual audience, which is, in the book, he describes it as, or gives a graph of a pyramid. And on this pyramid, it's the different levels of audience engagement. And the first one is your casual. The second one is active. And then you go into the connected. And then you go into superfan, which is the top of the pyramid. So the whole first part is all about the casual audience. And you're trying to get them to be a more active audience member. And there's small things that you can do to get the audience more captivated so that they become more than just a viewer, right? You have the viewer, they kind of found you, they maybe through a search or maybe through someone suggesting them, and so you got to kind of get to know them, right? It's like dating. It's the first impression type of thing. You want to leave that first impression. You want to give them just a tad bit of information about yourself so that they can connect with you on a different level. And then you want to create, he says, create quick wins with them. So little things that you can do to get them engaged in what you're creating. And it's just about doing those small things, even things like comments. Like you guys leaving a comment down below, I try to respond to just about every single comment that I get on this channel. It might take me a week or a month to get back to you, but the way that a good analogy for that is you guys are shaking hands with me. You're saying, hi, this is me, and I have this question that you might be able to answer. How you doing today? And if I don't respond to your comments, that is this digital handshake that I'm just not giving you. And I do not think that that is a good way to conduct business and to be able to conduct speech with somebody, to be able to have a conversation with somebody if you're obviously not talking back. That's the whole point of YouTube and this internet creative mentality. Is it's a two-way street. I can talk to you just as much as you guys can talk to me down in the comments below. On TV and movies, you can't really do that. Like, you might see your favorite actor in a movie and you want to tell them something. I mean, Twitter maybe be a good way to do it, but it's not as connected as something like YouTube is and how a YouTuber connects with their audience. So that's kind of the first part, is getting the casual audience member to be an active member. Then you go into the second part, which is the active audience, and trying to get them more connected, become part of your connected community. And some of the title chapters here: let them take a shot, let them decide, create a challenge, open the factory door, stage a gig, that type of stuff. So it's not only like me presenting everything to you guys, but letting you guys have a say in something that might happen. So like in a community post here on Dad Reviews, I might say, what do you guys want me to review next? And then you guys get to decide what the next video is going to be. Small things like that. Oh, hey, these are the two thumbnails that I'm trying to decide between. Which one do you guys like better? You're giving them a choice in the matter, you know? Or creating a challenge. That's another good one. So like, you know, if you have an audience of people who are trying to become influencers online or something like that, so you create a challenge for them, like let's do this 30-day challenge where we're gonna try and get you so many views on a video or whatever, you know, something like that. And there's like this, maybe this email list that you kind of go through to get the challenge going, to get them a part of the community and be able to hear your message again and again, creating that connection with them, right? staging a gig. I do that with you guys actually every Sunday. I do a live stream here on the channel, or I try to do it every Sunday. It's most Sundays unless we're doing something. And so just interacting with you guys, being there for you guys and answering y'all's questions. You know, things like that. Make Them Shine is another one. That's a good one here that I started doing more and more recently on the channel, where I'm trying to give back to you guys by highlighting your comments in a video. Whenever y'all have a question, you know, it gives me something to make a video around. I can highlight you guys and say, hey, this guy asked this question, thought I'd answer it for everybody, type of thing. So those types of things to engage your audience on a more deeper level, right? So the next part is the connected community to the superfans. And the title, there's 4 sections here, our chapters. Remember the lemons, send unexpected messages, get them involved, and offer platinum access. So the one that I really stood out to me was the send unexpected messages things. And that's like if you notice that someone left a comment on an Instagram post and you send them a private video message back, just being like, hey man, thanks for the comment. Here's the answer to your question, or here's the information that you were seeking. Thank you so much for engaging. I definitely appreciate that. You know, just sending those small messages to them, and they're unexpected. They're not expecting you to respond, or just going through some of your followers, or if you have an email list and answering those questions, or getting back to them, asking for feedback, that type of thing. Getting them, again, engaged, but in a more unexpected way. They're like, oh my gosh, that guy responded back to me. I didn't even prompt him for anything, right? That's the kind of communication that it's like the digital handshake when you guys make comments, except the creator is initiating that, right? Wouldn't that make you feel super special? I would think so. Offering platinum access. They kind of go into, like, you know, setting up, if you're going to do like an event, like on a stage, and having them show up in person, being able to offer these like behind the scenes VIP, get an extra thing in your swag bag type of thing, giving them those extra perks that you can give to them whenever they're at the event or something like that. So that's the transition. It goes through 3 parts of transitioning the audience. Hopefully you guys are super fans. Are you guys super fans? Let me know if you guys think you're a super fan down in the comments below, or let me know what part of the pyramid you on. Are you just considered casual? Are you active? Do you leave comments? Do I respond to you guys? Are you part of the connected community that we have here? Or are you a super fan? That's what I want to know. I would consider Mike Vance definitely to be a super fan. He's the guy who sent a knife to my P.O. box for me to use in my unboxing videos. I mean, we are connected on a different level right there. Also, Danny, I recognize you in every single video. Elijah, I recognize you as well, responding to all the community posts that I put out. Thank you for that. And I also noticed some of you guys also on the overlap, because I have another channel here on YouTube called the Travel Vlog Family, and I noticed whenever some of you guys are here on Dad Reviews and I see comments from you guys over on the Travel Vlog Family, that's another signal to me that, hey, this guy's like super connected, because not only does he care about Dad Reviews, he's also going and checking out our vlog stuff as well. She, I should say. Then he goes into 2 more sections about this book, which is really kind of interesting. It's the dark side of building superfans, and there's 6 hidden traps of building superfans and how to avoid them. And that's kind of like, you know, making sure that your address is not getting out there, that it's not being put out on the internet for them to find you, because some people have had these, their superfans come to their house and they want to try to, you know, get that autograph or that selfie with them, and that's kind of an invasion of privacy, honestly. That's like trespassing on someone's property, and I kind of, you know, that's one of the nuances of being an influencer or something like that that you can get into that are on the dark side, right? And then part 5 is just your super fans await, kind of like a wrap up to the whole thing. Now, another cool thing about this book is that there's this bonus companion course that I have not dived into yet, but you go to a website that they let you know about. I can't find it here in the thing, but it's a website, and I believe it's like, I haven't checked it out. It's a video course, if I'm not mistaken, about some of the extra things that you can do, or to supplement some of the things that he talks about in the book. So one thing that I'm really want to do, I just finished this book, I want to go through it again with a highlighter and a pen and paper so that I can take notes, because at the end of every single chapter, let me get past the introduction here, he has a section section called exercise. And these are the tactical things that you can do for that particular section that he just talked about. And I really love books that have these types of action steps that you can take in them. So he did a really good job of really giving you some pointers and then giving you stuff you can do, giving you more pointers, giving you stuff you can do. And so I want to go back and like really take some notes and find the things that I think are going to work, or if I had some thoughts about what I can do as I do that. So really love the book. Pat Flynn seems like a super cool guy. He also has a podcast. I can't remember the name of it, but I'm going to definitely recommend this. If you guys want to check it out, I'll link it up down in the description below, and y'all can go read other people's reviews about it. Don't just take my word for it. But at the beginning of this video, I mentioned that I think that this book goes in tandem with another book. That other book, I don't know if I've reviewed it here on the channel. I'll have to go and get it because I've read it before. It's called Primal Branding, and that is the 7 key elements that you need in your business to be able to create, if you will, super fans, or I think he calls them zealots, for your brand. Like what really taps into the psychology of someone whenever they decide to purchase a product or get involved with a brand or something like that. So, like I said, if y'all want to check these out, I'm gonna link them up down in the description below. If you guys want to see some of the other YouTube books that I have reviewed here on the channel, I'll put those right there on the screen. In fact, there's one called YouTube Secrets. That's a really good book. Y'all go and click that video. I'll see y'all in that video. Thank you, dads, for watching. That thumbs up is always appreciated, and Dad out.